The Jefferson County Sheriff's Office says they found the man who drove a car through a bar parking lot overnight, killing one man and leaving several victims behind. They're still in the hospital.
A robbery suspect in Commerce City found nearly 30 miles from the store. More on a lengthy chase that ended near CU Boulder's campus.
And if you're traveling through Denver in the next year or so, get ready for more construction traffic. What you need to know before the city's latest bikeway expansion gets underway.
Right now, Denver police are asking for people to keep away from the area near Colfax and Irving in West Denver. There are a lot of patrol cars centered around Irving and 14th. Police say that they're trying to contact a wanted suspect who's barricaded around there. Denver police hasn't said what the incident is connected to. We will keep you updated as we learn more. Meantime, one man is dead. 7 other people are hurt after a driver plowed into a crowd early this morning. It happened outside of the Rock Rest Lodge in Golden just before 2 a.m.
And the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office telling us that 29-year-old Ruben Marquez was behind the wheel. He now is facing a first-degree murder charge as well as multiple assault charges. 9 News reporter Jaleesa Irizarry was at the scene today as those who live and work in that area woke up to this news.
Police tape may stop people from walking into a crime scene, but it does not keep word of what happened from spreading across the street.
Hi guys, how many?
In JC's cafe.
And how do you want your eggs?
Shannon Rucker keeps busy.
Got it, babe.
To avoid serving the concern, cooking inside.
I heard a fight broke out and then they went out and ran him over is what I heard. So I'm just hoping it's not somebody that we know.
Around 2 this morning, police say an argument broke out between 2 groups. A worker from the Rock Rest Lodge was able to separate them, but deputies say one of those groups piled into a truck, drove into the other group, and took off.
It was an intentional act, and unfortunately we do have 1 fatality and several injuries.
Jenny Fulton with the Jeffco Sheriff's Office says 4 of the 7 that were hurt were taken to the hospital with serious injuries. The 3 others were able to stay on scene to give police statements to what they witnessed. That information helped police track down the driver, as deputies say the truck was spotted near the scene shortly after the crash. Back at JC's cafe, customers like Mike Berger are hoping for the best for those that were hurt.
Our thoughts just go out to the family of the person that got killed, not what you want to hear when you're living here in Golden.
Tape may have physically confined Sunday's scene, but compassion knows no boundaries.
No, definitely not.
Now, Jeffco Sheriff's Office says the owner of the truck, Ernesto de Jesus Avila, was a passenger at the time of the hit and run. They say he is facing a number of charges, including accessory to first-degree murder. And Tom, the Sheriff's Office tells us at least one of those injured was an employee at the Rock Rest Lodge. Jaleesa, it's such a stunning story. There's so much more to learn. We will, of course, follow it as the days go by. Thank you for the update. The suspect in an armed robbery in Commerce City now in custody, but this followed a multi-county car chase. Commerce City police say they responded to the robbery at the Family Dollar store off 64th Avenue, but they say the suspect then drove off towards Boulder and the CU campus, at times going over 100 miles an hour. CU Boulder tweeted that there was quite a bit of police activity near 28th and Colorado, but said there wasn't a threat to the campus. Commerce City police confirmed that the suspect was taken into custody last night.
Taking a live look outside this evening, another gorgeous fall day today. It's settling down now. Danielle's in the backyard where if you were doing a little leaf peeping, seems like it probably was a good day for that.
A gorgeous day. Dare I say picture perfect. You guys should have been out at the course. Where were you?
That would have been a great idea, but remember, if we don't show up, they don't pay us.
Yeah.
So,
okay. So
there's
you had
that.
to roll in. All right. Well, you're in luck because the forecast really looking ahead toward this next week, fantastic. Upper 60s, low 70s. And a lot of sunshine as we dive into October. It has been so gorgeous out there. I want to show you a couple of our cameras because the cloud cover really has been tough to find. Bright and blue across downtown Denver. This is kind of that close-up view looking off to the south and to the east. Pretty nice. And temperatures across far eastern Colorado certainly running well above where we were this time yesterday. Slightly cooler around Meeker through Grand Junction. But otherwise, we are looking good. 69 right now in Eagle. We're in the low 70s for Grand Junction, 60s in Alamosa through Durango, and then Low to mid 70s for much of the Front Range and across the eastern plains. Yes, we do have a few clouds out there, a couple of quick scattered showers, those primarily across far southwestern Colorado, everything kind of sinking to the south. You'll notice a little bit of that kind of pink purple. Yep, that's snowfall along those higher peaks across the San Juans, with some light rain showers near Cortez and off toward Pagosa Springs. As we look at the jet stream, you'll notice a storm system lurking across the northern plains. That'll dig a little deeper heading in toward Minneapolis, parts of Michigan as we look ahead toward the next couple of days. Some of the cooler air from that system will be impacting us by the middle of the week, but you can see that huge dominant ridge off to our west that also is going to keep us fairly dry. So tonight we have mostly clear skies. Going to be a cool evening as those temperatures drop into the lower 40s for us, but the warm up once again on the way. We're going to be back to the mid 70s. Here we go. Do we have a chance for seeing a little rain around here? And when will we see our first snow? Guys, I have some of those answers.
It's a very good tease.
Yeah, because now I want to know.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, you're going to have to wait 15
You're going to
minutes.
have to wait a little bit.
Will we ever see rain?
We'll see you in a few minutes with all that. Thank you, Danielle.
Meantime, the Colorado Department of Revenue says there are still a handful of Coloradans who haven't gotten their early Tabor checks yet. They say about 55,000 checks were returned. The DOR is working on reissuing those now. Another 150,000 checks haven't been cashed or sent back. They were likely lost in the mail, or they're in that ever-growing pile of mail on your table right now. The Department of Revenue says you can call their hotline. It's on the screen there right now. They will resend your check, and if you're missing a check and don't call in the next year, that cash will be waiting for you in the Unclaimed Property Fund. The rest of this year's Tabor refund will come with your 2022 tax return.